What's up, everyone? Another boy back with more Ixion for you, episode 4. Again, I'm just super excited about this game. I want to play it all the time. So I'm recording a lot. I'm playing a lot in other saves that I have. Just one to learn, and I just want to keep playing. And it's just, I don't know. Hopefully you're excited about this game too. Now, I know the Steam reviews have been mixed because there's been some issues with the balance. This game is basically a game, like a survival game. It's trying to kill you. A lot of other building games, like Satisfactory and other games like that, are more about building factories and maybe even architecting buildings and stuff. This game is a little bit different. It really is a survival city building game, which I think is kind of cool. Another thing I'm noticing, though, is, yeah, the balance of accidents probably does need to be, looked at, and they're looking into it, which is good. The developers are already listening to the feedback. But I'm sure over time, people are going to like this game. It's just got too many great features not to like it. Now, they might not like the survival aspect of it. That could be something they never really like, because I know a lot of people want to put, like, Minecraft on creative, or they want to put, they want to take the bugs out of Factorio, for example, right? They don't want to contend with the environment like that. They just want to build stuff. So there are those players out there. That's not me, though. I love the survival aspect. Now, is it going to be hard? Probably. I don't know. I might die several times. I have no clue. Anyway, what we did last episode, episode 3, is we finally made the jump out of Earth and really back into the Earth, the same solar system, right? It's just been some time now, and Earth is basic. Well, we don't know. I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say. Again, I had to play ahead just because I have to learn the game, so I'm not fiddling around too much in the Let's Play. We're going to figure that out today, though. We also set up we're really getting good at, really deep into setting up the first sector of our space station here. Again, we have 6, and we will probably unlock another sector fairly soon. What I learned about sectors, though, is you really don't want to unlock them until it's really needed. It's necessary. Again, this is a survival game. If you think about it that way, you don't want to do anything unless you have to do it. Everything has to be calculated, or you might die. Like, the game comes to mind is, oh man, I can't remember the name. It's like We Shall Live or something like that. We the Survivors. I have to look it up. It's kind of an old survival type game. But anyway, let's get into it. We're going to keep building here. We're going to start exploring the system and stuff. We already did a little bit of exploration here and found some iron, which is good, because we're going to need, mostly what we're going to need to transform from raw to processed goods is the alloy, which comes from iron. Everything else can kind of wait. Let's also send off our science ship to the Earth right here. Oh no, it's over here at the Urshanabi. I forgot about that. So let's start getting into that. I don't think we need to build anything. Well, let's set up a building and we'll go check it out, because this guy right here, the polymer warehouse, is actually aimed at this other warehouse. It's not aimed at the road. It does not have a connection to the road. That's why we have these issues here and here. But to get access, we're going to have to move this warehouse. So again, we're kind of doing the whole shuffle the things around. I know I've heard other people already talking about, man, they wish, and we'll just build while we talk here. Man, I wish we could have something to move buildings around, because we end up rebuilding things so many times. And that's so true. All right, let's get that in. Let's destroy this, right? We're going to do that. Let's get out here, because we really need to do these things, because they're going to have cycles, and they're going to have wait times and things. So let's get this moving. Urshanabi scan report. Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. We know that. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. Bad sign, obviously. Summary of intelligence on the Urshanabi. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of the humanity, has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. That's probably because, for one thing, we destroyed the moon, which probably all those moon chunks fell onto the planet. If you know anything about asteroid strikes on the Earth, it doesn't take anything very large to make a giant nuclear explosion, okay? Like, a couple kilometers across is going to make a huge nuclear explosion. Like, we're talking gigatons or something. Like, it's a lot. So a big chunk of the moon would probably destroy Earth. So that's probably what that is. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Gather remaining resources. That sounds good. That's going to take one cycle. Now, we're going to be building another science ship to do multiple of these science things here, but for now, I don't think it's a good idea, because we only have the one ship whatever, this docking bay, right? We only have one docking bay. We're gonna actually get a miner going here because we need to start mining that ore before it gets away from us, because it takes a while. So that's being destroyed. That's being moved over. Let's build another warehouse over here, turning it the right direction, and then we'll put this as this guy here. Get that going. We're gonna look at this other event we have. Administrator, you may have noticed the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. We will have to make an official statement. Okay. I'm going to say that it's our fault because... So let's read these. Dolos has many enemies. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity to let them... for them to strike and sabotage our plans. Or... Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at this exact moment of the jump, caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission now is to rebuild. That's the truth. It was humanity's fault. If evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system, the moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. Obviously, we're going to pick it's our fault. Now, that might actually get us a hit to trust. Probably will, but hey, it's the truth. Let's go with that. These other ones might be worse. I don't know. I just like the truth.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Right. Okay, so we got a negative 5% hit. I'm a manager, and I feel like trust is the best thing to do with anybody who you are in charge of, right? Because if they don't trust your leadership, it's really hard to get anything done. And even when it's things that probably will benefit people, they just don't trust you, right? They think you're going to do something for selfish reasons and stuff, so... truth, always the best policy where you can. Alright, so you can see we took a big hit to trust, but it's growing over time already. It's plus 2% every cycle, and that's because our people are happy. If we didn't have happiness, it would be a big problem. So, okay, that's been done. Let's connect this guy with a little bit of tiny bit of road. We don't need much. That's good. This guy is being built over here. That's awesome. We don't yet have polymer to build a probe, so let's go back out here. There's a half cycle left for that. Okay. If you're noticing these little time cuts, it's because, again, I'm just getting over a cold, and I don't want to sniff and cough and stuff on camera. So I'm just making sure to mute and cut that out of the video. Let's speed things up. Again, we don't need to be so slow with things. We know exactly what we need to be doing. Let's dismantle. That'll make them move this stuff. So that's good. The science team is done. Let's go out there real quick, because, again... The science ships can hold you back because it can take a lot of cycles to get through a lot of these events. So once they pop, you got to go over and check them out. The ship was full of food. Hopefully the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. See what I'm saying about you kind of don't have to worry about resources in the beginning. So let's leave that food out here because we don't need it yet. And let's tell this guy to return to Tiqqun. We have plenty of food. We have enough food for 100. We have enough food for 200. So it's just enough. That means what we can do, I think when we expand, we'll bring that food in, because then we'll have use for it, right? Again, I'm not really sure why the hull repair is disabled. Why is it disabled? Did I disable it? Well, now it's enabled, so there we go. Okay, it's starting to do repair. That was strange. So check on that if that's a problem. Looks like we got a probe being ready to be launched. That's good. We need to find some more science. We need to be launching probes a lot. There are a lot of things we're going to be able to do in this system, and we have actually a time limit that's not posted. I wanted to let you know. If you stay in a system too long without jumping, you get a penalty. So I won't tell you what it is. I don't want to blow it too much, but you definitely need to hurry up, okay? We need science. What I like to do is just kind of go like this with the probe and see what kind of spikes I can get, because this one right here, this objective related point of interest, I think that can pop no matter when you get to the system or what story part you're at. I'm not exactly sure on that, but that's how I like to do it. And then science, as you can see, there we go. There's a spike for science. Let's go over there. Let's get some more science going. Now somebody was saying this guy only generates it's 1 tech every 30 cycles. I thought it used to be 1 tech every cycle or 1 tech every 10 or something. So this guy, not that necessary unless you're researching. So like right now, there's no point to this guy because there's no research going on. So that's why we need to get that science, keep it coming in, keep it pumping. We can never stop doing that. Let's speed this up again because it's going to take too long. Hopefully, is the science ship back? Sometimes I don't think it tells you a lot of times. Yeah, it's back. Let's send it to Earth. Let's get this, send an expedition to Earth thing started here. We need to mine some iron and research steel mill. We're already researching that. That's fine. We need to pick up this food. Okay, we're good. We don't need to do those, actually. It's not like if we don't do them, something bad's going to happen. All right, cool. That's done. Let's kill that. Okay, they're at Earth. Tell me if I'm going too fast or not in this playthrough. I don't like my playthroughs to last too long. I feel like if I get too many episodes in, you lose interest and stuff. It's just hard for people. Ooh, wow, the Earth is really messed up. Look at Africa right there. But anyway, squirrel. Just let me know in the comment section if I'm going too fast, but I feel like this is a good pace. Summary of Earth data. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated, and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tiqqun was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. Oh yeah, like the plastic patch, right? The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Never say never. I would say probably will never deserve its name. We don't know. Okay, investigate Dolos headquarters. The Stanford team will proceed to the head coordinates of Inner Heaven, the former headquarters of Dolos on Earth. Let's do that. That'll be pretty easy. Is our miner done? Oh, you know what? We didn't add that he should mine iron. Let's do that. Mine iron, dude. This guy's gonna go get the food anyway. That's fine. It'll just sit on the dock probably, or maybe in our storage. I guess that's fine. Yeah, one more. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Might as well, I guess, have him pick it up. So again, we're repairing the hull. You don't really have to worry about this. The main thing you have to worry about is this indicator here. Is it positive or negative? If it's positive, you're probably good. If it's negative, sometimes we might have to add a second EVA port here eventually. All right, let's go check it out. What did we get? Okay, good. 45 science. That's good. 225 alloy. That's even better. That's gonna, again, you get a lot of resources in the beginning, so all you have to do mostly is collect stuff. The converted oil rig, which Dolos used as its state-of-the-art headquarters, is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There's no sign of survivors. And we get to move on. We get to keep going. That's good. Why don't we attempt to find my family home and see what's going on there? But they're probably dead, but maybe there are resources. So this guy's already starting to mine up stuff. This one's actually a small patch of 50 or so. So you can see he has to mine it, and then it's ready to collect. But this patch has 519. Now, the conversion rate for iron to alloy is 1:1, so that's actually quite a bit of alloy. That's nice. Right, our collector is going out. Our cargo ship is going out to get that food. We're good to go here. Again, we don't need to build another area right now. We're completely fine. We just probably need to build... I would say we should build another dock to have a second science team, because we're going to have... Or maybe, I don't know. We don't really need to expand, and I feel like expanding is not a good idea sometimes. Well, another thing, really, I think the most limited resource in this game is population, and it's actually workers. Over time, we're going to build up some non-workers, which they literally don't do anything. I think you might be able to train them into colonists so they can colonize worlds, but I would hope that that's what they can do, because as of the point of the game that I've ever been to, they don't do anything. So right now we have 198 workers with only 116 needs. So actually right now might be a good time to expand, because we might not have this many workers for a long time. So that might be a good idea. It also frees up some housing capacity for when we do get more people, which could happen very soon. The only problem with it is when you expand, you end up having to move stuff back and forth, and it becomes kind of sort of an issue. I don't know. And you have more maintenance to do on the hull. We should probably do it right now because we don't need the workers. So let's just click over here and look at what is required to unlock this sector over here. Access to the sectors, okay, we know that. Resources required in order to support the proper functioning of the sector. You need 80 alloy, which we have 17. We could go pick some up. We just got 2 something from Earth, right? 1 electronics. 16 food, 40 workers. This is actually fine. Let's do it. Let's do that. Now, they're going to gather all that stuff over there. Let's build a road over there, because we don't have one yet, and I don't think we can do anything unless we have one. Let's just do it right here. Only reason I'm doing this is because I know this stuff's going to remain. At least buildings like this in this configuration. So let's build a road to get over there. We've already got workers moving over there. Let's tell this guy to pick up... it's already picking up alloy, so that's good. It's got nothing else to pick up, so that's actually perfect. When he comes back with that food, he will start picking up alloy, and then we will have what we are looking for. There we go. We're already moving resources over there to get ready to prepare.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, so they've completed the task here. Oh, good. A huge crevice cuts through the ground where your home once stood. I already knew that would be the case. I mean, the Earth is destroyed, right? There's no trace of civilization. We get some much-needed electronics there. Those are pretty hard to make. And so, oh, good. We get to do the last one, too. The team will use all the tools on board to Stanford to search for any signs of civilization, community, or survivors. Let's get everything we can from Earth. We need everything we can get. Oh, that's Jupiter. There's no event, though? That's a little weird. I would expect an event to be there. Okay, well, there's probably an event coming up in the future. Let's try to get another science here, because we really need to get another thing of science. We have science for, there it is. These are all the planets, probably. That's probably Venus or Mercury. Mercury's there, right? That's probably Venus. Again, right when this guy pops, we should shoot him out there again. They're collecting science right now. That's good. We're not waiting till the end. That's good. Well, we don't have any, though. Maybe they have to be done, or it doesn't do anything. Alright, this guy has dropped off some alloy. That's good. We have none in storage because we're moving all the alloy over to this project, which means we're not repairing either, and we're losing some hull integrity. But that'll stop pretty soon once we... It's really... That alloy is super close by, which is nice. Watch how fast he just goes back and forth. We have another probe ready. Let's probe again. We're probably going to want to probe for another iron spot, too, because we're going to need it, I think. That's a decent spot right there. It's dark green. It means something. Resource estimate high. That's not as high. There, that's even higher. Alright, let's go like that. Let's do one more of those guys. This guy will keep mining. You don't have to set him to mine stuff. You just tell him, mine iron, and he'll mine the closest iron. So is that it? Did we get all of the alloy? No, there's still more alloy there. Oh, he's unloading. Okay. This should be almost done. Oh, we don't have... We need one of these for microchips, right? Or electronics. Is that it? Yeah, electronics. There we go. So that's going to get built. Again, I wish it would just stay in super speed here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, sweet. This is the last sweep right here. Oh my god. See? 149 polymer. That's going to last us for a long time. A probe is 3, right? A ship is like 10. And some buildings require a little bit when you build them, I think. That's it. After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunicalism? I can't read sometimes, apparently. Seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of the thermal-industrial civilization. The Earth has become toxic, a toxic and arid wasteland scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevice, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer employing divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Cool. We've got everything we can from Earth now.
Awaits your attention.
And so what we're going to do is get that science back to Earth. It's going to start being collected and go right to us, and we'll keep our... we're going to keep that science flowing because we need the steel mill. I'm going to make basically Sector 2 my production sector, okay? We're going to get steel mills, anything else we need after that, which is carbon to polymer and silicon to electronics. So we're going to put it all over here. All right, we got a new event. Administrator, to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tiqqun crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There's a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Yeah, so we need to find 500 of those. Again, I don't think it's going to do anything. It's not a timed event or anything. But I don't even know if it does anything. It just says, hey, do that, okay? I think it's just kind of trying to help you keep pace with the game. We have another event. Administrator. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed amongst the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. -1 stability, permanent. We'll talk about that. Each sector has a stability number, and this makes it harder to keep people happy and keep them working and things like that, keep them from striking. So again, this is a survival game. It's going to become harder and harder to survive, okay? So if we look at our sector now, we're still happy, but let's look at it. Stability is still 1. We should get an indicator. Oh, we don't. Okay. We get it from here? Is it down here? Yeah, here it is. +1 from people living mostly in crew quarters. That's good. If they're homeless, it will go to, I think, a -1. It might get worse over time. I'm not sure. +1 from hull integrity being over 25%. That seems really low, right? But as you jump, that max goes down and down. So this is going to get harder and harder, okay? So because of this, we're getting 1.6% trust per cycle. So that's good. And conditions are optimal because we have more than enough workers to do all the work that we're doing, okay? And eventually, we're probably going to want to take this down when we don't have science. Like, we almost don't have any science right now. So it's kind of wouldn't be smart to leave it up because it's consuming 30 workers, which is a lot, okay? And with only 1 tech every 30 cycles, that's basically nothing. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. What do we need here? 1 electronic. Oh, it's not built yet. Okay. They're collecting science still. That's good. We can probably get another tech or 2 from that. Let's make sure we have a second tech chosen. Cryonics. Yep, because we got to unfreeze people as we find them. So these memorials will get you 1 stability in your sector. These are really good to get. This will do the same thing, except I think people have to work there. So just so you know. I think after cryonics, we're going to get probably memorials. Honestly, because this other, like, we don't need polymers or electronics for a while. Batteries are good to get too. You do need to build them and also let them charge. And they really help when you have to move the Tiqqun, which we won't have to do for a while, actually, so it doesn't really matter. Our main goal is to unlock all of Tier 1, because we want to get into Tier 2. That's where you get some just much better techs, and the game changes a lot. All right, he's going to go get more.
Probe has completed its scan.
Ooh, we got a probe completing a scan. We probably had another probe we could have. Debris field. Okay, waiting for a science ship. Well, we got to wait till this guy finishes, right? So that's another reason I want to open the second sector, because I'm going to put a docking station in every sector that needs one, and I'll tell you why when we get there. I really don't need to tell you right now. It's way ahead of time. Let's look for another science location. Let's just start racking these up, because when we get 2 science ships, we're going to want it. We don't need ice yet. That's that second guy that says it only has a little bit of ice anyway. Let's look for more. There we go. Science spikes. That's probably Saturn. No, that's Uranus, I think. Neptune's the last one, right? All right. So let's keep going here. Let's go back to the Tiqqun and put this on super speed. There we go. Now we've got everything we need, I think, to unlock this. Right? No, we need more alloy. We should be almost done. Oh, 80 alloy? Okay. We're just moving it in from outside now. We're going to have to set up... We're definitely going to need to set up, almost immediately, the... like I said, we don't have enough alloy. That's almost the only thing we never have enough of, is alloy. Or don't have enough of over time. Yeah, because... Oh, we haven't picked up all of it. How much do we have left? Oh, 300? Oh, we're going to be good for a while. I thought we had 200. We already picked 100 of it up. So let's keep going there. Yeah, we're almost there. We need 10 more. And we're slightly producing... Well, we picked up some food anyway, so this let us unlock this. Actually, right now, it probably is a good time to unlock this second sector. There we go. We also get some more resources in here. Okay, it just populated everything. So what we're going to want to do is let's pause, because I need to think about how I want to set this up. I think the first thing I want to do probably is clear out this. We need some people here, so they're going to go right here, because you can't put any space modules here, so that's why this is a perfect place for population. We're going to get some roads, so I'd say the first thing I want to do, well, we got to place a stockpile, and we got to place, do we get any roads for free? That would be cool. Because what we could do, that won't really do enough. What we could do is do that and then that. Is he going to build it, or do we need the workshop? Let's build a workshop, but let's build it over here. We get one for free. Cool, he'll start building roads. That's great. We also get a warehouse, a stockpile for free. Or else how will we build it? There we go. We'll set it. Oh, it's already set. Preset to alloy. Nice. So I think another good reason to open this up early is because we're going to want to get resources picked up, things built, you know, stuff like that. Let's look at where we are going to build. Oh, we don't have it yet. That's kind of odd. There we go. Oh, we have an event. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. According to Nyokond Bajarville predictive theory, productivity will soon drop by 23%. Didn't we read this already? Longer-term starvation will not only increase to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Tiqqun. Pledged to have 8 units of food stored in Sector 2 within 20 cycles. That's easy, and 20 cycles is kind of a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to build, basically, right off the bat, we're going to build a warehouse for food. And then we're going to transfer it over here. It's really not that hard. Now, we start with 40 pop here. And they're all workers. I think we can build... Well, how much is this guy? How many people? 12? So we can't build... we can't build a docking bay and a smelt, right? A steel mill or whatever. Because steel mill is 30 people. That's 42. We're going to need to transfer some people over here. So let's build enough space for 60. And the way we're going to do that, let's wait for everything to be unlocked. Because right now, it's just not unlocked. How did we get 16 already? Oh, we transferred it from this wall. Where's the thing that says how much we're going to do? It's gone? Oh, we already did it. Okay. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to set up, because remember, Sector 1 is going to be our food sector for now, at least. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a transfer of food, not people. Let's go to resources here. We're going to go to food, and we're going to say that we want Sector 2. Let's see, if we have 60 people, let's set it up for 100 people, let's say. Which actually, how many food is that per cycle? It's 2, right? It's 10, I want to say. 16 food is required to feed all 158 crew members. Okay, so if we have 50, it should be 6, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure. Something like that. Well, isn't this 5 per cycle? And this feeds 50? Right? So it's probably 10. Let's just say I want this to be 10. Actually, you can do it from here. Nice. So we're going to say, I want you to always have 10 over here. Okay, that's 2 cycles. No, that's 100 people. Why don't we put this to 20? There we go. This guy will just transfer over anytime we don't have 20. That's what that's going to do. Right? It's going to transfer to 2. Oh, that's Sector 2 transferring to 1. There. It's going to transfer to 2 now. It should transfer to 2. There we go. Okay. So it's going to keep this guy in... He's always going to have 16 food. Just always. Okay, now let's set up some more roads, because it looks like we need to get the rest of this stuff out of here. We could do something like this. Like that, over to here. And then we could just easily connect these. There we go. That's a lot of resources right there to start moving away. We really want to move all this stuff away too, but they're really small. Look, it's not that much stuff. It's really just alloy. There's a little bit of electronics in there. Again, see, we won't need electronics for a long time. Let's go look over here. We have too many polymer. We can't even do anything with it. We got so much polymer. Oh, we got another event. Administrator, a new sector has successfully been unlocked. This is a historic moment for Dolos AEC and the Tiqqun mission. That's right, but we don't get any benefits from that. Oh, trust 10%, nice. So that brings us almost to full. That's really cool. Now we're getting a whole issue. We need to build another EVA, okay? So, what I want to do is move this guy over here, move this guy over here, and then build a second EVA there. But we're not going to be able to do that for a while. So why don't we move... We can just build a second EVA right there, I guess. Move it later. Man, I don't want to do that, but that's okay. Why don't we build another probe launcher right here? We might not have enough pop for that. Hold on, let me check that. Because we just moved a bunch of people. So we've got 37 pop that's available for work. 37 workers available, right? Let's build this guy here. Okay, cool. It's 90 alloy. I don't know why I was having such a problem with that. Why don't we kill this? And that'll give us the 90 we need, and they can just move it across, and we'll get going with that. Cool. Let's keep making sure these guys are picking up stuff. Let's pick up all this stuff. Right, we really want to, again, clear this out, because we're going to move our construction over to here like every sector. That's what we're going to do in every sector. So actually what we should do is probably build some roads. Well, let's do it like this. And then we're probably going to want to build roads like this. And then maybe down to here. There, that should access a lot of that stuff. We might be able to do this, would be good. Access that. Let's start picking up this stuff. And then let me look at, I still can't build anything here. I'm not really sure why. Build a steel mill. Well, I'm not building one yet, that's for sure. A technology cryonics center has been... Oh, okay. Let's make sure this is auto build. It's not. Alright, now we can build another EVA right here. Let's do it. That's much better. Population. Okay, we've got cryonics center. That's good. We just researched that. We've got the steel mill. That's awesome. Let's look at research, because now we're not doing anything. Let's get memorials, just because they're more important than batteries. There we go. Okay, now we can set up our tech. Yeah, we're going to build the EVA, right? EVA airlock. Should fit right into there. And now we're probably at the max for people, I'm guessing. Once this is built, because I think, how many people is it? Oh, only 9. That's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible. How much alloy do we still have? 172. Okay. That's decent. We probably do need that steel mill sooner than I want to admit. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Again, can I build over here yet? I can't. I have to build this before I can do anything else. Let's just build it here. I'm going to move it later. That way it'll just get it done, guys. Oh, I got a free one. Okay. That's pretty cool. So there, it's only 4 per. So actually I can reduce that to 8. Nah, we'll just leave it, because we're going to be moving people over anyway. Not right away, because we don't have anywhere to put them yet. Okay, now I think I can build whatever I want, right? Yeah, okay. So if we look at space, see how you can't build that there? It's 8 spaces, so we want to make sure we put the people right underneath that. And it looks like that line is this thing right there. So we're going to build some roads. We're going to do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right there we go, perfect. Let's build some quarters. That's 60. Let's just do 60 for now, because I think we can build 90 in this space. Nice. And then what we're going to do is clear this out and start building our food stuff. Now, we're not going to produce food here, but we are going to put the mess hall over here, right? So we'll move that. But in the meantime, let's keep clearing things out. They're going to build, though, so I guess there's that. Let's move the mess hall over to here. It won't fit, so we're going to have to expand. But that's okay, because I believe our construction area is... Well, I'm not sure if we're going to need this much construction area. Well, the mess hall fits in that space, right? I think the mess hall And it can one. Well, that's 6. We probably will need. Because we're only gonna make 3 things over there. We're only gonna make. We're gonna make alloy, polymer, and silicon. That's it. Everything else is gonna be done elsewhere. So we really only need. Well, we need 4 warehouses, right? We're gonna put the warehouse for food right next to the to this guy. But I think it is better to make this a 12 space, because then we can put 3 of these guys next to each other. I'm kind of thinking out loud a little bit too here. So if we look at what these guys' size is, we're gonna put this one right here, right? Let's just build that guy first. That way we can move these guys and start moving everything over here. Well, actually, that's a bad place to build it. Didn't I just say that? Actually, it's not bad. I don't know. I want the mess hall there. How are we going to do this? The mess hall can be over here, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? It's going to be there. So we really need to connect these. Like that. So these guys can pick that stuff up, because I'm picking up this next. Okay, good. We got memorials. That's good. Yeah, we're going to take this out. Again, you're destroying this, right? Alright. Yep, we got tons of alloy picking up over here. That's good. We got 2 of these. Oh, good. We're in positive again for hull integrity. And we've got probes. Let's fire another probe. Again, I said we should keep firing these, and I stopped. Nope. See, I misclicked. Can't we send our science guy over here now? Yeah. Let's send him to debris field. That's closer. Misclick on that. It stinks. I hate misclicking like that. But it is what it is. Just, you have to know it happens. Alright, they're picking this stuff up now. Again, please move it. Please, please, please. Get it out of here. Store it. And it's really far away. Which, you know, is what it is, I guess. Alright, so this stuff is just about gone. What we're going to do... Okay, cool. We'll go check it out in a minute. Let's connect these guys, so I can disconnect these other guys when that guy's cleared out. I guess I can do it now. I can disconnect this and that. And now what I can do is build the food guy. Nope, that's not what I want. I want a mess hall. And he's got to be in the middle, right? Is that going to create 6? Yes, it is. Alright, so that means we need a road right here. There. And then we're going to put the other facility there, but we can't do it yet because we have to wait till they pick that stuff up. That's okay. We gave them something to do. Alright, this is looking good. I think we also have a probe ready. Let's try a launch again. Maybe I won't fat finger it this time. We do need another iron sample. Isn't that what... Let's do it here. We'll get a silicon sample out of that too, probably. That's awesome. Debris field. Transmission from Sona Umara, probe data analyst. We have verified the data several times and can confirm the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. At the center of the field is a colossal artificial structure, which even in its ruined state makes the Tiqqun look like an insect. No signals have been detected. We have identified 3 areas for investigation: the core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a partially dense area of debris field close to the other 2 sites. We recommend the utmost caution be taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. Summary of intelligence on the debris field. The Stanford is holding station at the edge of the debris field. A route has been mapped through the areas identified for investigation. Let's go after the easier ones. The Stanford crew will investigate what appears to be a large staging area, and then we'll get into the dense area of the debris field because it takes longer. We might find more alloy and stuff, which would be good. Again, the more alloy we find, the less we have to produce, right? Oh, he's getting maintenance. The miner is getting maintenance. They have to come in sometimes for maintenance. They should be pulling this out. And then, okay, they're done over here, so we can at least kill this off. Oop, well, that was probably okay, but this is not.
A probe has completed its scan.
So I probably want to put my mill over here, my steel mill. So I think I'm going to start clearing that out. I don't know, like, how big it is or whatever, so let's just clear it out. I might have to pull back that road and stuff. I probably will. What did it say? A probe has completed its scan. Let's go look at what they found. The probe I sent out in the, into the nowhere, I'm sure didn't find anything. So I know this one's going to find iron and silicon, so I think we're good there. There's another iron deposit. 519, perfect. That's what we want. Big iron deposits like that. Never going to run out. Because remember, we can't stay here forever. We have a certain amount of time. We've got to get out of here. Oh, we're way over the time. I do this every time because I love this game so much. I just forget the time, okay? So if you did like this, please consider subscribing. If you did like it, hit the like button. It helps a lot. It just, the algorithm and everything. It lets me know you like this video. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.